Hello everyone, welcome to my chemistry channel BL Das Short and Sweet in Chemistry. Now I am going to explain the chemical activity related to 10th class. Actually the chemistry, the syllabus which is present in class 10, according to CBSE syllabus, there are so many chemical reactions that can be done in the laboratory. But anyhow, you can see what are the experiments, observation, inference. If time is available, with the help of the chemistry teacher, with the coordination of the chemistry teacher, try to do the same practical, same experiment in your lab. But always remember, with the help of the chemistry teacher, in the presence of chemistry teacher, the experiment can be done with care. So now we will see the part 1 activity, that is the chapter is chemical reactions and equations. Here the chapter you always remember what is the chapter? Chemical reactions and equations. So here what is mean part 1, the activity. What is that activity? See, this is the activity. Take magnesium ribbon. I hope you have seen that magnesium ribbon, just like a thin wire and cement color, grey color, and hold it with a pair of tongue. Tongue mean where you can hold the magnesium with the help of pair tongue. You can hold the magnesium ribbon and try to burn it in the spirit lamp. I hope you have seen spirit lamp where by the help of spirit that one can burn. But also that Bunsen burner is also available in lab. If it is available, then burn it with help of spirit lamp or with help of the Bunsen burner and collect the ash. That means when magnesium ribbon burns, it produces some ash, white powder. Take that ash in a test tube and add water. That means you will take you will take the test tube with water. Shake properly. What you will do next point? You shake properly and add a red litmus paper. That means first magnesium ribbon burn gives white powder, and when the burn magnesium ribbon gives the proper light and it gives white powder. To that add water and add also red litmus paper. Then what happens? Observation. What happened? You see observation. On burning magnesium, white powder. What is that white powder? Magnesium oxide. What is the formula of magnesium oxide? MgO. It is MgO, that is magnesium oxide. How can you know the formula is MgO, that is magnesium oxide? Because here Mg is +2 and oxygen is -2. So both are cancelled and formula MgO. So what is the first observation? On burning magnesium, a white powder, that is magnesium oxide, is produced, and that is a white powder, also called ash. So after that you see what to do. This magnesium oxide, that white powder, that dissolve in water. That means in a test tube you take white powder and add water. If add water, then what happened? What compound produced? That is magnesium hydroxide. This one, see, this is the magnesium hydroxide produced, which is a base. Base means which contain, the base is a compound which contain OH group, OH. So what happened here? When you add water in a test tube which contain magnesium oxide, that is white powder, it produces magnesium hydroxide. Since it contains OH group, and that is why it is a base. And we should know what is the main property of base. On adding red litmus paper, then here it turns blue. That means a base is one which change red litmus paper to blue. This is the main characteristic of base. So what is mean? First magnesium bond which gives magnesium oxide. Next you magnesium oxide take in a test tube or water, it produces magnesium hydroxide. That means magnesium oxide and magnesium inference. What is the inference? Magnesium oxide and magnesium hydroxide are basic. Basic means they will turn red litmus paper to blue. You know about acid? What will do acid? Acid means it changes blue litmus paper to red, but base changes red litmus paper to blue. Are you clear? Magnesium bonds gives magnesium oxide. In water it gives magnesium hydroxide. Then activity 2. What is the activity 2? See here experiment. Take lead nitrate solution. What is lead nitrate? Lead nitrate is a crystalline solid, colorless, or you can see a totally white color, that is called colorless. And take lead nitrate solution. How can you prepare? Take lead nitrate solid, crystalline solid, then add water in a test tube, that is solution. And add to it potassium iodide solution. What is potassium iodide? Potassium iodide also a crystalline solid. You take this one, add water in another test tube, then potassium iodide solution is prepared, which is colorless. Lead nitrate solution is a colorless. Are you clear? Potassium iodide is also colorless solution. Both are colorless solution. Now see, magic. This is called magic in chemistry. Someone who does not know about chemistry, he or she thinks that is a magic. But what is magic? Magic is only a science, that is chemistry. Lead nitrate, you take solution in a test tube, add potassium iodide, which is a colorless solution, in another test tube. Then you add potassium iodide to in activity 2, you are taking lead nitrate is a crystalline solid which is soluble in water and forms colorless solution. Similarly, potassium iodide is a colorless crystalline solid soluble in water and forms a colorless solution in water. Now, first you take lead nitrate solution in a test tube, add potassium iodide solution. And next, what is lead nitrate? That is a crystalline solid, colorless solid, and it is soluble in water and forms colorless solution. And now, next one, potassium iodide is also a colorless crystalline solid that is soluble in water and forms a colorless solution in water. That means you will take lead nitrate solution in a test tube and add potassium iodide solution to it. That means what happens then? Here you will see observation on adding potassium iodide solution and lead nitrate solution. Both are colorless. Both are colorless. That means you see the magic. Both are colorless solution. But when they combine in a test tube after adding potassium iodide solution to lead nitrate solution, what happened? A yellow precipitate form. Precipitate you can write in short PPT is formed, that is lead iodide. What is lead iodide? Lead iodide is a yellow precipitate. That means see here, this is lead nitrate solution. I think solution don't write. You should write aqua, that is sufficient, because lead nitrate solution is soluble in water. That means you can write here the lead nitrate aqueous. What does it mean aqueous? Aqueous means here indicate lead nitrate is soluble in water. Similarly, potassium iodide also soluble in water. So aqueous solution. It is called aqueous solution. So when potassium iodide is added to lead nitrate solution in test tube, what happens? Immediately lead nitrate is produced. That means here lead iodide is yellow precipitate, potassium nitride is a clear solution. It is a clear solution. That means in product side only you observe yellow precipitate, because potassium nitrate, that is a colorless solution, you can't observe in yellow precipitate. Next you will see What is meant by inference here? What is conclusion? Inference means what is conclusion? Lead nitrate is a colorless crystalline solid, soluble in water, correct? Colorless solution form. Potassium iodide is also a crystalline solid which is colorless. When soluble in water, it produces potassium iodide colorless solution, that is called aqueous solution. When both these solutions combine, a yellow precipitated what? Lead iodide is formed. What is that? Lead iodide is formed. That means here it is a one type of double displacement reaction. So, it is a double displacement reaction because you can see the reaction why it is called double displacement. Lead nitrate is there, that is PbNO3 whole 2. Lead nitrate, this is plus 2, this is minus 1. This is plus 1 potassium and this is minus 1. Similarly, this is plus 2 and this is minus 1. And here also potassium K plus 1 minus 1. So the formula is correct. 2 will come to here and 1 is here. That is why the formula of lead nitrate PbNO3 whole 2. What it changes to lead iodide? The iodide here, iodine that comes from potassium iodide. That means here you can observe the iodide that replaced nitrate to here. And similarly, Pb is replaced there as a KNO3 and now it is PbI2. That means here you can observe this is a double displacement because Pb come to here and I come to here. Potassium come to here. Pb come to this side. Pb come to here, this side. And potassium come to here, this side. That means this is a double displacement reaction. Here you can say this is called double displacement reaction. So I hope it is clear. Again you come back if I will take your magnesium hydroxide. Then here what happens? See, magnesium bonds, it gives a white ash, that is magnesium oxide. This is experiment 1. And that here magnesium oxide when react with water it produces magnesium hydroxide. This magnesium hydroxide when here treated with red litmus paper, that gives what it will give? Magnesium hydroxide, which is called base. This is base because here it contains what? OH group. So what is base? Base means the compound which contain OH group base. And what is inference? Base is always turns red litmus paper to blue. Then come to activity 2 where you will take lead nitrate solution and that is potassium iodide solution. Both are mixed in a test tube. What happened? What happened? Here it gives a PbI2 yellow lead iodide, yellow precipitate is formed. That means it is a double displacement reaction. It is one type of magic. One who does not know chemistry, he or she can feel, yes, it is a magic. Out of colorless solution, clear liquid, you can say this is colorless, this is colorless. How when combined it gives yellow. That means it is very one good magic, but it is only, it behind that is chemistry. Chemistry compounds are, so many compounds are very colorful compound. That means when you read a compound, you should know what is the structure of the compound, formula of the compound and also color of the compound. That is very important, which is color compound, which is color white, colorless and which is yellow, which is blue. All things when you come across the chemistry and compound, you should know, you should ask anybody what is the color of this compound. See, potassium nitrate is a clear solution, but in product side what are present? This lead iodide and potassium nitrate both are present. So that is why you can say the product side only a yellow precipitate. So I think it is clear, it is a double displacement reaction because both are exchanged, both compounds are exchanged, they are radical. That is why double displacement, and I hope it is clear to you, and hope you will subscribe my channel BL Das Short and Sweet in Chemistry. And also I hope that means you will subscribe my channel. And also thanks for watching my video. Thanks again to all